Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the snake. So welcome back all my snaky friends. How are we doing this week? Let's find out. We're going to shuffle these up. We're going to move them around a bit and we're going to see what we've got for you. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's just move them about a bit because I like to get a good feel of them. As I say, I always do this with my eyes closed. And I stop when it feels just about right. Let's see. Let's stop there. We'll take that one from the bottom. We're going to take that one from the middle. We're going to take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a deja vu moment because I've just had this for the dragon people. I hope they're not the same cards. That's never happened, despite my shuffling skills. We have got two negatives there. And of course, negatives always look like it's doom and gloom and bad, but black isn't always an attack. White isn't always all right. It all depends on the compatibility of the cards when we turn them over. So let's give it a flip over. And the first card we've got isn't a great card. It is a tiger, which isn't the best card for a snake, even though it's in the positive. I think right now you've got your wits about you. Right now you've got your sort of on guard stance, you know, standing on the wall, looking out, keeping an eye out, being vigilant, making sure that there's nothing going on. That tiger instigates suspicion within you as a snake. It makes you think something's going on that shouldn't necessarily be going on, or something suspicious is happening, or there is something that you can't trust. It is in the white, however, so I don't think it's something that isn't warranted. I think right now this is something that potentially you should be considering yourself with. You should be sort of looking into these things and investigating these things. I think right now this could be a matter emotionally. This could be something to do with that there is something emotionally attached to you that you're thinking, hang on a minute, this isn't right. This could be a friendship, this could be a relationship, this could be something like this that is quite close to you. And you're thinking, I'm not entirely sure about this anymore. I'm not sure that this is actually what I want. I'm not sure that this is the direction I want to be headed in. And you're questioning it. And I think you're right to do so. I think you should do. And you should do this unsympathetically. You should do this with this idea that you are right with this, so there is no need to hold back. Don't hold back punches here. Swing with full force. Because if you're going to break through and find out what it is that you're trying to discover, or, you know, if you're trying to investigate something and you're wanting to break the case, you've got to be persistent. You can't just walk around on eggshells. You've got to go straight on in and you know, be full on. Even if that does mean a Spanish Inquisition here or there, or you know, a heavy interrogation. You've got to get to the bottom of this. You've got to get to the bottom of this. Is it right the way you're feeling, or is it you've read into it too much, or, you know, is there something suspicious going on, or are you being a little bit, you know, overthinking it too much and inventing it in your head a little bit? You know, you need to know these things. You need to know what it is. You need to know if it's true or false. Is it fact or fiction? We've got that dragon card coming in, that negative dragon. This is really funny actually, because in my dragon reading I had a white dog, which is in the same triangle as that tiger, and then we had the black snake, which again is a karmic card, just like this like this dragon, which is of course the karmic card, and it is of course Karmic Wednesdays. It's just a positive karmic card, but we've got it in the negative, so there is definitely something going on. The dragon and the snake are very compatible. They go together very, very well, and I think that there is something happening here that is riling you up. It's getting you mad. It's getting you angry. You feel like you're going to have to burn a bridge. You actually feel like you may actually have to start walking away from this, because you've got matches in your pocket and you're carrying a can of petrol, and you're just thinking, just one more thing, and I'm going to burn this bridge. I'm just going to burn it all to the ground, because you are getting really peeved off of what is happening. And there is an emotional attachment here. As I say, it could be like a relationship that you've had an argument. It could be the last argument before now you're just done. It could be a friendship where you're just thinking, actually, hang on a minute, this person's not my cup of tea anymore. They're rubbing me up the wrong way. It could be a work situation. It could be any situation where you have a connection to that. And it's going to be hard to figure this one out, because again, you've got to think about this. there is karmic energy going around right now, especially for the karmic signs. The dragon and the snake have both had karmic energy today, so there's definitely something universal, you know, shifting and going around. There's debts to pay. There's always karmic debts to pay. There's always karmic rewards there for those that can see them. Karma is always there. It's a force that is invisible, but we know it's happening. There's bits and pieces that are happening around to push us in these directions and to teach us and to give us these experiences. Right now, of course, you don't know what to believe, you don't know what to think, you don't know what to actually decide is your mind. And that's the thing. You're a thinker. You think, that's what you do, and you're practical as well. You're ruthlessly focused when you need to be. So when you do focus on this and you are ruthless with it, you are going to be vigilant and go through it with a fine-tooth comb, because you need to know the answer to these questions. You need to know what is what, and you're going to push this. You are going to push this. I really think that you are going to get results from this, because you believe that there is something going on. I can't tell you if there is or there isn't. I can't tell you if you're going, you know, around in circles, or you're just on a wild goose chase barking up the wrong tree, or if you're actually going to discover something here, and there could be something to unearth if you actually look hard enough. But I do know that right now the energy that is going on around you is definitely pushing you into a place where you're about to erupt, and it could be because you're losing patience with the fact that somebody knows where the treasure map is and they're not telling you, and there's buried treasure to find. You got your shovel ready. We're flipping things right around now, aren't we? Because even that tiger's turning against you. Not that it was ever on your side, but we've also got a black tiger coming in now, which is really unfortunate for you. It's not the worst card that you could get, and that dragon is there as a protective energy. I mean, the tiger is a protective energy. It's just not that compatible with you, and even if it was protective of you, you wouldn't believe it anyway. But at least you've got that dragon in there, and you can always trust and depend on that dragon. A snake can always trust and depend on a dragon. A dragon can always trust and depend on a snake. They go together like two jigsaw pieces. A dragon always needs a snake. A snake always needs a dragon. It creates balance. It's karmic. That dragon is there to have your back and help you through this, but it's not going to be pretty. It's going to help you by giving you a fresh suit of armor and a sharpened sword, and it's going to send you on your way on a fresh horse and say, you know, good luck, fight to the last man, you know, go down swinging, because that's what the dragon does. And it's going to push you into that place ferociously. It's going to push you into there with aggression. That tiger is also as fierce. That tiger does have a rage as well. And now that we've flipped it over into the black tiger, you're definitely in for some kind of disruption or some chaos. In fact, if you go around unearthing rocks, you're going to unearth a few little critters that you might not necessarily want to be unearthing. You can't escape this now either, because I think you've come too far, because again, you're searching for answers and you aren't going to stop until you get them. But in your pursuit for these answers, it would appear that you have definitely upset yourself or potentially upset someone, and now, as I say, we're in this chaotic place. I think right now as well, with that negative tiger, because we flipped from here to here, you were on the right path, and potentially you still are, and just expressing that, or, you know, challenging the culprit has basically now put you in a place of, I'd say, emotional turmoil or emotional upset and unrest, which is unfortunate, because that's as we move through this week. So we're going to start off feeling like this, and we're going to feel suspicious and, you know, not trusting of things, and then we're going to get to the point where we lose patience with that and start to get our temper up and get aggressive and basically want to take on the world and just go medieval. And that tiger is going to be the overall result and consequence, where emotionally it is going to be hard for you, and it is going to be difficult for you to get through this, which is unfortunate for you, my lovely snake people. But we'll find out how you get on with that, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for the snakes. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with a reading for all you guys born in the sheep and the horse years, or the horse and sheep respectively. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next week when I do another reading for you guys born in the year of the snake. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.